Calm down.
Don't touch.
Don't you touch.
Splitting Hair's Free Salon Education Podcast starts now. Featuring Matt Beck, Christina Cavalcanti, Brian Hare, Dre Bolin, Thaddeus Bolin, and Danielle Downs. Today's episode is powered by MinervaBeauty.com.
I still have to get them to fix your name.
I mean, it's fine.
Or just change it.
Yeah. Everybody calls me that.
Can you be
Dre?
Dre
Dre,
Bolin
yeah.
on Instagram?
I've never called you that. Have I?
Yeah.
Oh. Then it works. The announcer and Dre are just buddies.
Yeah.
Yep. We go way back.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Live here, Splitting Hairs, the Hairdressers Podcast. I've got Drea Boland.
Hey, hey.
Dre, Brian Hare.
Oh, hello.
Danielle Downs.
Hello.
Thad Boland.
Hello.
Christina Cavalcanti. And we're going to talk hair tonight. We got actually some really fun things that we're going to go over. Tips for
Carly's
starting.
not here, but she's listening in.
She is.
Aw,
She's
I
watching.
miss her already.
Was she like Santa Claus?
She's like, count me in, count me in.
Is she like Santa Claus? She's not always around, but she's always watching.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Carly's in the chat if you want to chat with her.
We might need to have a talk about it.
So we're going to go over 25 different
About what?
questions to get your clients talking. So just to really start up client conversation. I think that'll be fun. We're going to have some fun with it. We're going to answer the questions here, which was a great idea. Thank you, Brian. Then we also have Harry Potter hair, which is somebody on Instagram made a color technique, based it on Harry Potter. We'll see what you guys think of that. We're also going to show the technique. We stole the video off of her Instagram. Hopefully she's excited about it.
Don't be mad.
But obviously we'll tell you guys what she's got like 43,000 followers on Instagram. She has a pretty cool page, so we'll share that with you guys as well. And we're going to highlight some artists that have hashtagged free salon education with their work. So we've got some images that we're going to show towards the end of the show. And also the perm is coming back. We're going to discuss that.
No, it's not.
It's been
I said no.
it's been coming back for a long time, but there's a video out about perming.
Stop trying to bring back perms, Matt.
I'm not, but the video is interesting, and it does show a lot of celebrities that are getting perms, so pretty interesting stuff. This podcast is brought to you by MinervaBeauty.com, and I want to stress to you guys that they are the best furniture company on the internet for salon. They've also supported free salon education, so we can bring you free salon education since basically the beginning. They were one of the second companies that I ever talked to, and they jumped on board. And they just love what we do. We love what they do. So I want to show you guys the barber chair that we have in the salon. So we just rolled the video of it. But this barber chair is the Coppola barber chair. Thad cuts hair at it all day long. What do you think of it, Thad?
I love it. It's amazing. Like it's just the right height.
What do you think was the biggest difference? Because one thing I noticed when we switched to a barber chair, because we weren't using barber chairs before, being able to lean them back. Also, the fact that they pump up a lot higher than a regular styling chair, I liked. What were a couple things that kind of shifted you using that chair, I guess?
I would have to say like all the same things. I really like the headrest because the headrest actually pops out, so it makes beard trims a lot easier, as well as when you pull it out, there's nothing like impeding like your ability to get your clippers in.
Okay.
It gets low enough so that way, like if you have a tall client, they're not like you're not like this,
right?
But at the same time,
when he says this, he's saying like,
well,
Got the elbows up over his
the
shoulders.
elbows way up high.
well,
It's audio podcast too, Thad.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I forgot. I always forget about that part. I'm like, I'm in the camera view. I saw that Christina switched to me.
No, people are listening in their car.
So yeah, so I always like to keep my hands around heart level.
Okay.
I've always heard that going above them is not a good thing. So having a tall client in a chair that doesn't get low enough, your hands are going to be up way too high, and they're going to be like face level, and that's not good for you.
Yeah, and
So-
what's that?
Oh, so this chair, you get best of both worlds. Like your clients will sit low enough as well as it elevates high enough.
Yeah, it's absolutely a conversation starter when we talk about that later. But you know, when you have that kind of, it's just such a cool looking chair. A lot of people ask if it's an antique. What I love is it looks like an antique, but it works like a modern piece of furniture. So the Coppola chair, it features solid steel frame with brushed gunmetal finish. I really liked that color. They also have a more chrome finish as well, if you guys like that. It's an old-fashioned base and flip-style footrest, so the footrest flips back and forth. And I think our customers really like that as well. So that's another really cool feature for that, being able to put your feet up and just, you know, relax, I guess.
One more, like just one little thing that I liked about it, the 3 haircuts that I've done on it,
Okay.
is after a cut, especially a men's cut, it's actually really easy to clean.
Yeah.
Like
that's
there's
true.
not a lot of horrible little nooks for it to get caught in that just builds up. Like once over with the blow dryer, maybe a little wipe with the towel, and there's no place for the little clippings to hide. So
Yeah.
it's easy to keep looking really nice.
Yeah, I would say that video, I shot it today. I just walked in there, shot it really quick, kind of a once around. I didn't go in there and clean the chair to film it, to make it look great. Like it really, you just hit it with a blow dryer when you're done with a haircut, and it's good. So good point, Bri. All right. So that's Minerva Beauty. Check out minervabeauty.com. Also, we're going to be giving away one of their brand new blow dryers during Free Pong today on the show as well. So stay tuned to the end. We're going to open up the phone lines, 833-FSE Live. Let me make sure that is actually working.
We lost all of
Oh,
our
yeah.
youngins.
Hey, Thad, can you hit that pairing button again? So I think we have to do it in sync so it works. All right, so first thing in the topics, I want to go over the perm coming back.
Did it work?
Connected. Awesome. Thanks,
Cool.
Thad. So
I hope that worked better than perms coming back.
so let's talk about perms. So I know Danielle's into perms. Like
Yeah.
it's something that like the second day you were working here, you were like, "Can I perm this mannequin or something?" I forget what it was, but
Yeah.
Danielle's always messing with mannequins in the break room, and so she's always doing something crazy with it. We did perm that. You perm that blonde mannequin, right?
And
s-
did the Olaplex in it just
Right.
to see how everything worked, and the fact that you can shampoo it, even though we've always been told, and of course Legally Blonde says you cannot wash it out.
Right. Yeah, and they're saying with Olaplex, if you use Olaplex in the perm, you can shampoo the same day.
Is it
and-
true?
And it's fine.
It is true.
Now,
It's true based on
And
that.
No stinky smell.
Yeah.
I want to know, because I do love a perm. I just haven't done one in a minute. What?
You don't perm your hair?
Or
All natural.
I don't even brush those. What steps do you put the Olaplex in?
So you're just using it in the waving lotion and the neutralizer. You're not actually using the step 2, and it is, from what I remember,
So you're putting the number 1 Olaplex number 1,
Yes.
like screw off the little top and put it in both bottles.
Yes.
Oh.
So let me see. Was it 1/8 total? So it's like what, 1/16 in each one.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
then no step 2, because otherwise that's going to weigh down the hair, and then that's pretty much going to stretch out the curl that you just put in.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
There it is. You heard it here.
Deep.
Matt's getting a
I
perm.
don't know if it was first, but you did hear it here. All right.
You
so
heard it here also.
yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to roll this video. This was a video that it'll say who it was. What's that?
No, I was talking to TriRazor.
Oh, okay. So let's play the video because I forget exactly. It says on the video where it came from, but I saw it on Facebook, and I just like that it goes through and it kind of shows different perms, and it explains everything. So this is stuff that our clients are seeing as well.
Well, it's also cool to see how everything's changed so far.
Right.
Like the perming techniques, like
Yeah.
that old school machine that you're
Yeah.
basically getting electrocuted.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah. Well, it's now back in a modern form. That's what the digital perms are based off of, is that old school first method.
We had somebody call asking about a digital perm
Yeah.
right when you first
started.
started,
Mhm.
and then we spent the time in the break room looking them up.
And it was like, yeah, we don't have that machine. Like, you literally have to hold a rod that puts a current through you that's safe enough that it's not going to,
That terrifies me.
Yeah. A little bad.
So yeah, this is on Facebook. It's called In the Know, and they have a bunch of like.
Is that just N-O?
No.
In the no.
As in no perms.
Thad, you won't have to do any perms.
Oh no,
I can smell
I'm just
that.
joking.
I, can
I
just
love the
it.
smell of perm solution.
Oh.
You like the smell of
course
the
you would.
weirdest things.
I know. Well, but it's one of those things. I like the smell of perm solution. I like the smell of gas.
See, I like the smell of gas, but I do not like the smell of perm solution.
I
Yeah.
like it. I'm like,
It's a long video, Matt.
Sorry, you can actually. I mean,
I mean,
just
people
kinda-
people are learning.
Mm-hmm.
it's almost over.
Like, no one's wrapping their own perm.
Actually, maybe it's
Sit
not
down.
almost over. But so let's talk about this.
We're only up to the
we can-
70s.
Yeah, we can cut. No. Sorry, guys. I thought it was a shorter video than that, but
Oh,
Yeah.
Whitney.
Oh, baby.
I feel like
Love her.
this show's
Did that
turning
give you
into.
PTSD there, Brian, seeing Baby and Dirty Dancing.
Oh, is that her?
Mm-hmm.
Is that Emma?
Okay, here's the coming back part. I feel like this is like Beavis and Butthead at this point.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that part of the show.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, that was the whole reason that I wanted to do that perm, was seeing Emma Stone and her makeup artist.
Drea, get a perm.
No, thank you.
Why?
Because I like how my hair dries perfectly straight.
I hope this is like royalty-free music they put in this. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's going to be great for the audio.
yeah.
Trust us. There's a video.
So these rods seem to be what's popular now.
Yes.
bendy-
Flex rods.
I
yeah.
did a perm
Yeah.
with that once. It was fun.
Is that what you use,
Dabs.
Danielle?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Flexible rods. They're so much better.
Dolly Parton ain't never had real hair on her head.
I know.
Can't use her as an example.
So
for
thank
perms.
Thank you to In the Know for giving you guys that. But you can see that there's modern day celebrities that are wearing perms. And I really do think perming, like, people don't like doing it for some reason. I know there are people that do like it. And I do one perm every 6 months, right? So I can't say that I love it and I do it all the time. But it's really every 6 months when I do that one perm on Marge, I realize that perming is actually a pretty quick process. Like,
Well,
it doesn't.
hold on. It's a quick process, I think, because you're doing it on somebody who has short hair. And, like, aren't you only doing, like, the top? Or, like, how far down on her
Well,
on her
I
sides
do.
too?
I do the sides to the top. I don't
Okay.
do the very back because it's short. But
But, like, if
I'm
you had, like,
talk-
It can be.
Brian's sister-in-law come in, like, that's not going to be a short process.
Yeah, but like the thing is, the best looking perms aren't done the way that we learned in beauty school. Like that's
Exactly, yeah.
super
That I also agree.
patterned out, brick laid. Like what I enjoy, I haven't done a perm in years, but what I like about it is accepting the challenge of trying to make it look as real as possible. And like
Right.
the only way to do that is to have like no pattern to it, roll them 1,000 different ways, like
Absolutely.
on longer hair. Like some up, some down. This one has a triangle shaped base. Like you just grab a bunch of hair and wrap it around some rods, and then it looks like somebody with actual curly hair.
Yeah, like the perms.
Brian will be doing a class
style
on
are
that.
more like body wave perm.
Absolutely.
See, I never liked the rinsing of perms. The wrapping of them were fine, but the actual rinsing and then blotting each one of those rods dry and then
is that because you don't want
Yeah.
to stand there for the 5 minutes? Because that drives me nuts. That's like that is my least favorite part.
like it's the
just standing there,
Standing
like
still.
yes,
Yeah. like timing
mean,
that
call me
5
lazy,
minutes
I
of
like
rinsing
that.
them is so annoying.
yeah. I never last the whole 5 minutes.
Well, that's why I like all of these newer. Oh, God.
I never do.
I'll tag
Neither
in for
does
you.
I purposely don't set a timer because I don't want to know how much I cut it short.
If
boy.
I'm not doing anything, I'll just tag in for you. That's cool. I'll
Plus-
stand still for it. I'll eat a sandwich.
To Thad's point, Marge has very short hair, so
Mm.
I just don't believe she needs the 5 minutes.
okay.
He's doing the parietal
damage
ridge
done
up.
to her hair by
It's
not doing the
gotten through.
Yeah.
full
It's
5
fine.
minutes is
You're
cut
like,
off
this
in
is
the next
good.
visit.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So that's the perm. What do you guys think about perming? Let us know in the comments below if you're watching this when we're not live. If you want to call in right now, call 833-FSC Live. Let us know what you think about perms. We'd love to hear
If you want to call and book a perm with that,
it. With Thad.
Good luck
that's
to
what
your
we're
hair.
giving away on the wheel.
All right. The next thing we're going to
Is
talk
that
about.
an actual prize?
Mhm.
Is it?
No,
let's
that's
see.
what I'm saying. Is it won't turn out well.
Okay, next thing on the list, 15. The first 15 are ways to get to know your client and conversation starters. So let's we're going to play Get to Know Us.
I need Jeopardy music.
Okay.
Getting to
You should. Yeah, we should get you some
Yeah, we got
Jeopardy.
Christina. We're
Getting
good.
to-
Dre is a karaoke star now.
Yeah.
I mean, not Dre. Danielle.
Ew. I'm leaving that all to Christina. She's got the good voice.
Them pipes, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It's like honey.
I just got the alert that the Flyers are losing 4-0 already. This isn't good. Oh, somebody's calling in. Let's do this.
It's the Flyers.
So easily distracting.
Wait,
We can ask them some questions.
how do I accept it?
It's not ringing.
Like multiple people are calling. Oh my goodness. Dad, can you turn on the sound so I know? Because I think I have to hit 1.
Oh, you're good. It's on.
It's on?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Yeah.
you know
Ruh-roh.
what? I know what it is. Hang on. We're coming.
Stay on the line.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Who's this?
Hi. I was calling about the perm.
Ye-
I just did my first perm.
You did?
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Wait, what's your name?
Do you plan to do more?
My name's Megan.
Megan, and where do you do you work in a salon? Are you in a school?
No, I'm actually in school right now. I go to Dorsey School of Dorsey Cosmetology. It's at Roseville.
Okay, very cool.
Roseville, where?
Yeah.
What state is that?
What state?
Roseville, Michigan.
Oh,
Nice. So tell us about your first perm, because
Yeah,
I
how'd
remember.
that go?
Yeah, I remember my first perm in beauty
Oh.
school.
Mine was amazing.
It actually, I was really nervous, honestly. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie.
And I gotta ask,
But
what color
we-
rods did you use?
I believe we used blue because she wanted it really tight.
Oh boy.
God.
So,
Yikes, that is.
she
That's
wanted
why I
it
had to
really, really
ask.
tight.
Okay. So you did the wrapping. How long did it take you? It would have.
She's still doing it.
About 20 minutes or so because she did have
Oh,
really
nice.
short hair.
Okay, that's good. And then the outcome, you liked it.
Yeah, well, because she had like some spots like up in the crown area that she had really, really short, like couldn't even wrap it. So I didn't wrap it, but when I did the comb out, it ended up being like really nice. It wasn't like really kinky
Okay.
and didn't look like it actually was a perm.
The hardest time I had with the blue rods was the getting the ends in
Mm.
there because they were so tight.
Yeah, it had that concave kind of
it
shape
was
to it where
hard.
it narrowed out in the center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anybody
Yeah.
in this room or on the phone, when you wrap the perm, did you use 2 wrapping papers,
Bookend.
bookend, or did we do the
one folded over.
Yeah.
One folded over.
One
I
folded over.
actually
Two.
did the two.
You did 2. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
a 2. I'm a 2.
I always did
As
too.
well. Okay.
I'm not dexterous enough to pretend like, well, that and the haircut rarely is good enough for just one. It's not like perfect. 2 papers are big, and you can get all kinds of ends in there.
Yes.
Well, I'm a lazy cow. I just
So-
fold it.
Let's do this. Let's give away something. Why not? She called in. Oh, okay.
A perm.
Way ahead of you.
Okay. So we're gonna spin the wheel for you, and you're gonna win a prize because you called in and you're in beauty school and you deserve something awesome.
For that
but
blue
she's
rod
in beauty
perm.
school. What do you
Okay,
think she should
thanks.
get?
This is your
Some of those prizes
congratulations.
aren't-
Do you want to just send her something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if she lands on one of those,
Like,
and it's Minerva. It's like,
Like a sweet dryer or something.
Well, Minerva would
yeah.
probably do a blow dryer or something.
yeah. Well, okay. So
Well,
spin the wheel.
don't-
Girl
Okay.
deserves.
As
Girl
long as
deserves
it's
a good
not, like-
blow dryer.
Sunlight's an Olaplex. Like she could still use it, but it's
Well, just I mean, like,
Yeah,
why don't
she'll
we
get
just do
there.
a blow
Yeah.
dryer then?
Yeah.
If
Spin
she's
the
if
wheel,
she's
it's more
in school, she
exciting.
should
All right.
definitely be using.
All right, we're
Olaplex
spinning. We're spinning the wheel. Here we go. If it lands on Minerva, it's meant to be.
If it lands on FSE, it's a perm with that.
Here we go. It's
The
Big
prize
money,
that
big money,
wasn't.
big money.
it's about to stop. It looks like it's gonna stop on
there we go.
a perm with
You
that.
get perm
There you
with
go.
that.
Aw.
Special.
Why
Well,
Well, congratulations. Okay, so all you have to do is email Christina at contest@freesaloneducation.com. We're going to send you something. It won't be a perm with that. I'm sorry to tell
You're
you.
welcome.
But it will be something cool from our online store. Christina will hook you up. So just send her that email. Again, contest@freesaloneducation.com. Just say that you are a wheel winner on the podcast and give your address, name, full name, and your phone number. Okay?
Hey,
Okay.
wait, before you hang up,
Thank you.
I have a quick question about Michigan. How many hours do you need to graduate?
1,500.
Wow.
Oh.
So when do you
guys some hair
graduate?
there.
That's the same as Maryland.
I'm supposed to graduate in November.
Oh, okay.
Hey, keep plugging
Well, good
along.
luck to
Yep.
you.
Awesome. Yeah.
Thank
Thanks so
you.
much for watching the show.
You got this.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Didn't hang up on her. Bye. I said bye.
You said bye.
Man, I need
Okay.
a little button to press that says bye.
Button?
Yeah, button.
You can start
You guys just
creating
go
them.
one-
This is
one
just going to be a phone call show.
Extreme or the
Oh,
other.
try again. And they hung up.
Man hung up on you before we even got to talk.
They got excited, and then they were not excited. Okay. So 15 things to get to know your client.
We're back.
We're never going to get to know our client.
I know.
Never.
It's okay, though. Here we go. Pressing 1.
Is this a surprise?
Hiding that. Transferring that. It's too many steps. Hello?
We're never going to get to know our client. I know. It's okay, though.
Hello?
Hiding that.
This is just like the radio
I
station.
was just gonna say I now know why DJs ask you to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Hi, my name's Anya.
Hi.
Hi.
Did you say
Hello.
Anya?
Anya?
There's a little bit of feedback. That's why I was confused.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Just turn your turn the show down in the background, and you won't. You won't
Just
have-
listen to us.
Yeah, just listen on the phone.
In
So,
real time.
where are you from, Anya?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh.
I actually met you, Matt, at the Cosmoprof show.
Oh, cool. Well,
Yeah.
that's very cool. So do you do perms? That's the question.
I am actually an apprentice, and I am learning all about everything. I haven't quite gotten to perms, but I had a question for you guys.
Okay.
Sweet.
I was wondering about perms and color and how you interact with that.
Perms in color.
Like,
So
Like-
far as
Like,
what?
is it
So
okay
we're-
to do
obviously
color
we-
and perms?
Right.
Yeah. Dependent
Yes.
on it, because perm solution kind of dulls the color. So don't you
Yeah.
usually want to do the perm before, like a week before the color service, right?
Yeah. And also, I did read that with the Olaplex, you're not going to get as much fading, but
Mhm.
seeing as how I didn't color the mannequin, I don't know just yet. if
Yeah, on the
that's true.
Olaplex thing. But it definitely, yeah, you would want to perm first. And that's where I think we get into multiple visits, right?
Mhm.
So it wouldn't
Mhm.
happen in the same visit for the most part. It would
Right.
maybe a week apart, I think would be my
Oh.
recommendation. So perm first, like Drea said,
Mhm.
and then a week later you can do the coloring. I think that works the
Okay.
best. Yeah.
Because I've heard that it would be like too much damage for the hair, and that's why that's what I've been taught thus far is to stay away from doing
Doing both.
Yeah.
perms on colored hair.
It
You would
depends.
basically melt the hair.
They have perms for colored hair.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure,
Oh.
yeah, like we use Paul Mitchell perms here.
and they say right on the box.
On the box
Yeah.
says for color treated hair. So you just got to
Usually
make
like
sure you're
acid.
make sure you're using the right perm because yes, they both break down different bonds and you don't want something that breaks down completely different bonds because then you just don't have hair left, right? So just make sure that
Gotcha.
on
Chemical
the
pixie.
box, on the box it says that it's for color treated hair and you'll be fine. But again, I wouldn't do it the same visit. And it also it bumps up everything and it makes a better client relationship, I think, when you take care of somebody, you do one service, then a couple weeks later you do another one, and just keep that rotation.
Totally.
Yeah. So
Totally.
very cool. All right.
Yeah, thank
Sweet.
you. I'm looking forward to doing my first perm. Thanks for the advice.
Awesome. Well, make sure you tag us on Instagram when you do it.
For sure, for sure. I really appreciate everything you guys do. Like, as an apprentice, I'm learning from all sorts of different resources. So I'm so grateful for you guys. It's like a lot that, you learn a little bit here and there, and I get a lot of information from you, and I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, you're welcome. Thanks so much. All right. Bye.
Have a good night.
You too.
She got most of the word "bye" out.
Sorry. I didn't know if she was going. She sounded like she was hiding somewhere.
What?
She was just like quietly, like she's very quiet.
Well, she got the memo.
She was
Yeah.
excited. She was talking to you.
She said she got the memo to keep me calm.
Keep it chill.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's do some of this. Thad, can you mute the calling just for a little bit, and then we'll get some calls on this next subject. All right. Here it is. 15 ways to get to know your clients better. Conversation starters. First one. We're going to start with Drea.
Okay.
Okay. So, what are 2 or 3 things that you like and don't like about your hair? You can just do a couple. You don't have to do.
One of each.
One of each. Things I like about my hair.
Yeah.
The fact that it dries really straight.
Okay.
It makes it really easy. Things I don't like about my hair.
All right.
Apparently, Dre has
Um,
perfect
Nothing.
Really like your hair.
Yeah.
Lucky girl.
Yeah.
her natural hair color.
Yeah, my natural hair color. I don't like my natural hair color.
Okay. So, with that being said, would you is there anybody's hair that you look like you wish you had it? Like
Brian.
What?
Brian's hair?
Just kidding. But I'd only want it for like a day or two.
Okay, and you'd want your
This
hair
is a
back.
lifelong commitment, Drea. You don't just
All right.
mess with this.
Here's Brian's
Love
question.
The hair flick, by the way.
What in your hair or beauty routine takes up too much of your time?
Washing it.
Okay.
Like the day that I wash it.
Mm.
That's one of the reasons that I do it as seldom as I do, because you gotta wash it and detangle it and don't let the gigantic animal of hair go down the drain.
You
And
should
then,
ask me
like,
this question.
Dry it a special way, and it's just one of those things. Like it takes an effort to look like this,
Okay.
to quote Dolly Parton.
All right, Danielle.
It costs a lot to look this cheap.
Where do you
is
get
what
your
Dolly
hair
Parton
and
said.
beauty information on trends and such?
Online and lately Instagram. Just
Instagram.
following a lot of different people, seeing articles. Modern Salon is always great. Even some magazines like Vogue, Allure, stuff like that.
Awesome. All right, Thad.
God,
Here's
this
one.
one's
Here's
perfect.
one for
Matt,
you.
you get number 5.
I'm sweating.
Okay.
You get number 5.
Okay.
Number
Thad.
4 is so Thad.
Thad, if you had an extra $100 to spend on yourself every week, what would you do?
Depends on the week.
It does. It does.
What's the new hobby?
What's the hobby?
This week, what would it be?
Probably investments.
Are you
Oh,
investing
we're back
again?
to that?
Yeah, I'm always investing.
That's fun.
Next week it might be supplements though.
And then rock
Oh.
climbing,
I don't
And then
have
Jeep
hair.
parts.
I don't have. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I just put Jeep parts on, so
Matt,
like,
you don't have to do number 5.
golf.
Do you want to do it?
No, because we don't do it.
yeah,
I
I don't.
know.
I don't have any hair, so like investing in hair products would be like.
I think number
I know.
5,
Weird.
all of our answers drink.
No, you guys all
No,
go
that's not good. You
have
guys.
your time. Like you have Orange Theory. I'm sure
That's not to
a great
relieve
time.
stress. I'd get stressed about
This is
going.
actually. I think this is a good question.
Oh.
I think a lot of you guys, because I know you do things. Like you did the floating thing recently.
Mhm.
So here's the
Yes.
5th question: what do you do to get rid of stress? I haven't really quite figured it out yet. Like a healthy way to get rid of
Matt,
it.
Yeah,
Right.
Matt and I go home and talk about work and stuff, and then have cocktails.
You guys
And
should
have
go
cocktails
floating.
and pass out.
You guys should go
Okay.
floating because it would force you to take
I don't.
like an hour to an hour and a half to just be by yourself and relax.
I don't know if I could do that. Like, I don't know if I could do the floating thing just because I feel like there's nothing about me that wants to lay in a completely quiet room and just.
Well,
That's not
and
quiet.
for me, like that, like I got that.
Let's explain it first. So
All
that
right,
people know.
so I did one of those like sensory deprivation salt float tank things, and I loved it because for the same reason I couldn't imagine sitting there not listening, because I'm the person that like has to watch TV to go to sleep. Like I can't do quiet ever, and because of that, I looked at this like a challenge. Like I looked at it, I was like, you can't stay in for an hour, and I made myself do it, and it ended up being the most relaxing thing I've ever done in my life. I suggest all hairdressers try it because our entire livelihood is based around talking and communicating, so it's really nice to completely shut down for a little while. And I hope to have it become something that happens more regularly in my life.
Cool.
Was it basically like a canary trick? You're in a dark room, canaries, you put the blanket over
Absolutely.
the cage.
Oh yeah,
And
totally.
they just think it's nighttime and go to sleep.
I thought you were talking about like bring them in the coal mine and see if they die. I was like,
Never that.
That
no.
took a morbid
the other
turn.
canary trick.
No, I don't
Got
want
it.
you to die. I
Got
don't want
it.
anybody else to
Got
die
it.
going to this. But
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, cool. So I think that's a good thing, though, if people, want to do that.
Mhm.
So, Christina, what's one of your favorite smells? I was trying to think if I could
Jeez.
guess this.
Perms.
I mean, besides,
Like, I don't know. The smell of Hayden. Like, he smells good when I smell his neck.
Mm.
aw,
It's your baby.
okay. I like
guess.
it.
Like my favorite smell.
Hayden Toots.
Oh.
Not that
That's
That's
one.
the first thing that came to my
Especially now
mind.
that he's getting older, right?
I know now that he is getting older. Like if he has a day outside,
Yeah.
I'm not like going up to him.
Yeah,
and
he's gonna
stuff.
start being a little stank boy.
I
Yeah.
know.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, do they mean like smell? Like I
Anything.
like
Just conversation starters.
Like, do you have a go-to smell?
Like fresh
Like
no,
if you're
cut
gonna
because I'm
grass.
weird about like that. No,
Yeah. Like if
I'm
we
a
go to
little
the
weird about perfumes and stuff.
yeah, like if we go to the perfume aisle, it is like
Oh, the Bum Bum Brazilian cream.
That's so
Yeah.
the
amazing.
pistachio.
Did you
Yeah.
get the body
one.
wash yet?
No, I just get the cream because I could. It's like I would spend so much money if I got the whole.
All right,
Oh.
let's bring him on as sponsors.
I know. I was
Yeah.
just thinking I should really reach out to Bum Bum because everyone in here loves it,
Yeah.
true.
The amount of money I spend on that stuff.
and we should get
know.
like
The amount
Get
that
him
I
on the
steal
wheel.
from you.
yeah, yeah. We'll figure that out. All
All
right.
right, no one else talk about it until we find out if we can get
We'll
it.
do a whole vlog from like one of our vacation trips that we do, and we'll bum everything. I mean, you guys will all film it.
Yeah.
Would you say
Yeah.
that you'd be bumming around?
That took a turn.
Mhm.
Get a
All
lot
right.
of views on
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. Or not. Okay. Let's see where we at. Drea, are you
Yeah.
working on something exciting lately?
Dead ass.
Between the gym and work right now. No, I'm actually really excited. I'm right now in the process of planning a trip to London with my best friend from Maryland, and I'm going to go visit another friend in London. So
That's awesome. Okay. That's very exciting. All right. Okay, couple more questions.
How about you, Matt? Let me pick one for you.
Okay.
Do 12.
Are you just
How about
wondering?
so? If you opened a business, not this one, what kind of business would it be?
Oh man.
Oh boy.
What would it be?
Would that exclude hair and YouTube?
I think it would be like a bar.
What?
Really?
I know
don't
that
know.
sounds crazy, and I'm never gonna do it. But I think like
I
Like,
picture
would
you
be-
owning like
that
a
would be
guitar
fun with
center.
that would be
Either
fun
that
with you.
or like a hobby store, because I mean the amount of toys that you
Yeah.
have in here.
Like the next Best Buy, I could definitely open that.
Not like a hobby store though. He's not like a.
You know what I wish I would have done,
I want you to open a guitar center.
and I don't have the energy to do it. I really do love electronics, like all of this stuff in this room, and I could start my own YouTube channel doing reviews of this stuff, and that would have been really fun for me. But I just don't have time to do that, and obviously this. But yeah, I probably would have done that, and then I would have figured out how to make that some kind of business.
I want to come to your bar where they only serve colorful vodka drinks.
You should have a karate studio.
No, I don't want to like. I like the business. I do like the business part of it, and Christina, like that's her like background in working in restaurants and stuff. So I feel like it would be a fun other thing for us because I don't know any. I worked at Pizza Hut for
Can you
like
guys?
6 months.
You did?
Yeah, like
Yeah, you did.
yeah.
What?
Yeah. I-
Hey, Matt, I have your next business. It's a karate studio, and your slogan is "Watch your neck with Beck."
Oh, all right.
You started with that and worked backwards, didn't you?
Okay.
I think you
alright.
guys should
You
open
know
a
him
bar and then
so
we all
well.
have to work shifts as bartenders there.
All right.
No.
You don't want me
Yes.
breaking glasses there.
No, there's.
you know how I make drinks.
You have any? I was a good bartender.
Let's see.
This town already has one of those bars.
Do we feel
How
good?
about Danielle? These are random questions. Because I know you've traveled. What is the most interesting, beautiful place you've been?
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
I was going to
Barcelona.
say.
Bath.
Glad it was you.
I was about to say Bath.
What
and I
is
was like,
that
no,
from?
Barcelona's better.
That's just how you're supposed to say it.
No, but there's like a.
I forget what
It's on a movie because
Yeah.
I don't know that because I'm a smart person. I know that because of a movie.
You're so worldly.
I know. Barcelona.
It's on a movie.
It is on a movie. Yeah. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna link all these questions, and we can have fun with it somehow. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if somebody calls in, we'll ask them one. But there's like 10 more questions, but we don't need to like keep going. I'm feeling people getting bored. Do you think or no?
Yeah.
I guess you are.
I'm just like I don't know, but it was really fun. But the 25 questions is a lot. So
These are
Okay.
questions as people call in. We could randomly ask them too. That would be
Make
fun.
them
Oh,
answer.
yeah.
Yeah.
for sure,
We don't
Yeah.
care what your name is.
Let's get to know the community.
And I do
We're
want
not
to
even gonna
say
say bye.
that these questions actually came. I'll put the link in the description by tomorrow. But the Forest.com. Forest is a salon software company, but I saw a post on Facebook. They must have targeted me somehow, and it was 25, client questions just to bring up conversation. Because honestly,
The bigger question is, do you all like to do this while you're working? Some people like to just kind of do their thing and cut and color and not be involved.
here's what I was going to say about that.
Because these are very involved questions.
I agree, but also if you just took like 2 of these questions and you're somebody that's really bad at conversation,
like kind of awkward.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
if you're because really to be successful in this business, you have to be able to somehow connect with
Yeah.
the client, and some people are really awkward. So I think if you just took a couple of these questions, just add them to what you do, it might be kind of fun. Like one question every week, just add this and ask. You know,
I think if you get through all those questions with the same client, that client really doesn't want
Don't-
to talk
don't
to
Oh
you.
do
my
that.
God, that's so creepy.
Could
that,
you
that,
imagine?
that
Like
client
I just
really-
went to this creepy salon.
We should
They
do a
asked me about-
contest where people film and see how far they can get.
I guarantee
with
Thad
all-
will get through all of them.
Let's see.
He's
who
gonna
will get up out
turn
the
like
chair
a 26-minute men's haircut into
No,
all
we
of
would have
these
no more
questions.
clients. They
No,
would be
just
like,
with
"We're
one.
not going." I went there once, and
Like,
They
man,
asked me these questions
they
like I was
were
in an
asking
interview.
me
We're gonna get a
about-
Yelp
I think they
review
were
and be
trying to
like,
get my information.
people.
I think
Yeah.
they're stealing identity.
All right, let's
What's your
Let's-
mother's maiden name?
Yeah.
let's move
What
to
is
the
your
next
first
thing.
pet's name?
Let's talk some Harry Potter hair color.
Yes.
So, surprisingly, I think it seems like you guys like this, right?
I do.
Yeah.
And I like it too, but I wasn't sure how the reaction would be, and this is kind of how it happens. So we research everything, and then today we drop it on the table, and you guys make up your opinions about it, and then we have the show. Like so, throughout your salon day, you look at the technique and you do whatever. You bring these. Danielle brought me this this article and technique. So let's roll the video so that you guys can see how the technique works. So basically, what's that Instagram? What's her name? It's Crystal Casey's, but I don't know what how do you,
it's like Crystal Chaos.
yeah, you guys can see it up
Yeah,
there.
it's like
Yeah.
CRYISTAL Chaos.
So she does a little tease at the root, which is the only part that kind of confuses me, and I think that's where she's saying that it's more like a color melt type technique.
It looks
Um,
like it was around the hairline.
Yeah.
Because Danielle figured
Like
that
just
one out.
that first section.
Just
to
in the hairline.
maybe
Yeah, that's
soften the blow
really-
a little.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Just a little teasy light, just to like say when she's putting her hair back that she doesn't have this block color just randomly sitting there.
Okay. So that's our assumption on that, right?
No.
At least mine. Yeah.
And why
Um,
Harry Potter?
Well, the
Well,
tones.
because so with Harry Potter, the reason I think they went with that is because people associate a lot with the Harry Potter striped scarves
Yeah.
based on like, when you see like the gold and the crimson, you just automatically think
What about
if it's a
this
striped
here?
scarf.
That's
mean-
probably like what is it, Hufflepuff?
No, I mean that's not
Slytherin.
like that overall really isn't Harry Potter. Like I
It's
get
all
that
4 houses.
the technique starting out makes me think of like the Harry Potter scarves.
Mhm.
But then I think for the finish, they just went with more colors just to keep it interesting looking and not be too.
I think they
too
wanted
Harry
a tag
Potter.
to be popular.
I think it kind of looks like the
Well-
sky in Grand Theft Auto, like freeze frames, like as like the game's loading.
It definitely is. It's got a cool look to it in that photo. Like now, I don't know what it looks like in regular life, you know, but
Without
that's
moving.
that's with a lot of other things as well. But it's creative, right? I mean,
Well,
she used it as a tagline.
yeah.
We used it as a tagline. So, you know, it is what it is, but it's getting creative and it's pushing the envelope a little bit. What I did like is that she does kind of that placement, and then when she went in with the toner, she vertically was like painting different tones on. So it does, I think, open people's mind to, you know, different ways to go about things.
Well, it's nice because it's giving you a technique, and you don't have to do that exact color and that exact, you know, like fashion color, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Because I remember back in the day, and I was talking with everybody about this before, Paul Mitchell had come out with the checkerboard technique, but that was more to create a shine line in the hair. So say somebody had jet black. They didn't want to have like a crazy color.
You know what it was? It was the halo.
And that's
Wasn't it that, or is that different? A different technique?
Well, that one, it was just right up
Just
around
the
right,
parietal
the
ridge.
parietal.
Yeah.
But then with the checkerboard, that went all throughout the
Oh, it
hair,
did,
and
okay.
especially with curly hair because of, you know, the roundness of it
Oh yeah.
and the elliptical shape of a curl.
Makes
Because
it
a curl goes
sparkle.
flat. Yeah,
Yeah.
it sparkles.
I remember that. Yeah.
So
And they
you
went back and forth with the painting of the
Yeah.
blocks,
exactly
like a checkerboard.
Exactly.
Redken
So
even had a
Whoa.
I think.
a foil technique.
Jinx.
So that's it. So there's a lot of different ways,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I was gonna say
To skin a cat.
Redken
Yep.
had a foil technique with the foil board where they would draw a line down almost like balayage and then swivel back to create that flash line.
Okay.
Sexy.
Nice.
Well, that's where a lot of the times people get stuck on just the specific color technique and all of that, and they don't expand. Like, one of the reasons that hairdressers have hair shows is for other hairdressers. So avant-garde styles are supposed to kind of push the envelope and make you think, how can I make this work every day?
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing for fashion designers. They come out with these crazy outfits, but then they kind of take the best part of it and make that the commercial
yeah.
end of it.
Right.
Agreed. And so Crystal, she actually has a pretty big following on Instagram, 43,000 followers. And this article was from maryclaire.com, which is, you know, obviously a big publication as well. So
Well, it was also an allure, allure, and I know, right? It was in
Medea's
that.
magazine.
Yes, how you doing? But it was in that. It was in Vogue and a bunch of other different publications and Modern Salon.
sweet.
That's hot. I want to do it, but actually like a Harry Potter house color. Like
Okay.
the red and the gold, like straight up. Although I'm Slytherin, so I want to do with the green and the silver, but that might be tricky.
Yeah, Carly wants to know what house is everyone.
I've done the
Oh, yeah.
official. Well, I think Carly and I had this conversation. Like, you got to go to Pottermore and like officially get your
need a
official
sorting hat?
house.
Oh,
Yeah, like they do it on there. It's J.K. Rowling's site, and you go and it tells you, and like that's it. Like they
I've
ain't,
never done that.
this ain't no BuzzFeed quiz. Like this is from the author
Oh.
herself.
Wait,
Oh.
how do we
Oh.
do?
That's what's
Our
up.
BuzzFeed
We'll talk about
quiz
this.
is not
Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah, we'll do this when we go get wings after.
Yeah.
Shh.
Ooh.
We'll get back to you on that.
We should go live at our wing,
Our wing eating
our wing
contest.
eating contest.
Where Danielle's client is our
It's our
wing
bar-
server.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love me.
It doesn't stop here, guys. There's an after party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So keep calling in
Yeah.
to Matt's phone.
Oh God.
All right. All right. So the last thing I want to talk about is some FSE shout outs. People that hashtag free salon education. We've talked about this many, many times, doing something like this. So today I just felt like, you know what, I'm going to look up the hashtag free salon education, see who's posting. And so I pulled up 5 people that are consistently posting and just tagging us and stuff, which is really awesome. So
Me.
you, yes.
The 5 of us.
Yes. I know I had to go through around you guys. I apologize, but we'll feature you guys as well. So at Russell Mays Hair was the first one, and first off, I love Russell Mays. I think he's one of the nicest guys. I've only met him a couple times at hair shows, but he's super dedicated to the industry. He's always trying to do stuff with video. He's always just saying nice compliments on, you know, a lot of free salon education stuff. So I just love seeing his work.
I love that
And
photo.
That's a
Yes.
great
I
photo.
know.
so
it's
much.
great.
Yeah, really cool. So
Way to serve it, Russell.
So if you guys get a chance, go follow Russell Mays Hair on Instagram. The next one is our friend. He's been here on the podcast before, Hair DeMarco, which is Josh DeMarco. He tags us in everything.
And obviously you liked that photo.
And I did like that photo.
Showing the love back.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Sharp.
I love him. His precision is just insane.
you know what? And what I love about him is that he doesn't cut corners ever.
Right.
Like, so, and this is an 85-year-old client of his. And he posts about it.
I mean, she might be like 62.
No, it says.
No, it says 85.
Oh, all right.
No, it says she's 85, and I thought that was cool. Like, it goes to show, like, you don't have to post. Like, that haircut is so good,
Right.
you know, and it really shows off. Like, it's right at her jawline, and it's just got so clean. Like, his work is so good.
The
And
finish is amazing.
I love him and his dogs.
His dog. We should have
His
him
dogs are really
in
cute.
here on the show again. Have him bring his dogs. We can
I
have a
wanna
dog
bring-
party.
Oh my god, I want to meet Mochi.
Thad won't be able to breathe. We can do the whole thing.
Yeah, I'll probably pass.
I want to meet his dog.
We'll just give him
Dad,
a
you have to run the cameras for the dogs.
I want to meet his dogs and I want to meet his wife because she seems cool as can be.
So, all right. So that's Josh DeMarco. Check him out, Hair DeMarco on Instagram. Next one is J.K. Rowling Hair.
Like J.K. Rowling.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
think of
But
that.
this one was great.
Yeah, why
Just-
are you the one pronouncing these?
Yeah.
I don't know because I have them right in front of me and I forgot to put them on that.
I was gonna say this isn't on this one.
That looks. I like that a lot. That's a really
Beautiful,
nice,
right?
Bright,
Yeah.
bright blonde.
Bright blonde.
I can't
like,
see from here. What's the root? What's going on there?
It's like, so.
Is it
What do you mean?
is it just like goldy or is it reddish? I can't tell from
It's
the
not
angle.
red.
Kind of like a beigey. No.
It's really soft, and I think that's what I really liked about it. It wasn't like a really harsh blonde.
No, it's super pretty.
Yeah, and it's not like it probably is balayage, but it does look a little more like just clean, like from scalp to end.
It's sharp.
Yeah, really sharp. So they did really good work.
Get it, J.K. Rowling hair.
And was that Christina?
You sound just like it.
I wanted to see everyone's face. Love that.
You guys should do it together.
All right.
Harmonize.
The next one is Freddie B. Salon.
All right.
All right. All right.
We got another sharp line.
Yep.
Another sharp line.
Crisp.
So appreciate the tagging. And then the next one. What's the next one? Richie.
Sambora.
I don't. Mayo.
Let me see.
Mayo. It's M-I-A-O.
That's a hard one because it's the I before the
Mayo.
A, but then it has the O.
That's a tough one. But
But it's on the screen, so y'all can figure it out.
I love the cut.
It's Richie M.
I love the cut.
Ayo.
I feel like Christina would like this cut. And yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Get it.
Just because your hair would be that long again.
Why do I want this cut?
No, I'm not saying you would want it. I just
No.
know you like that
It
kind of
doesn't
like.
really look like a haircut to me. To be
Oh.
honest with
Well,
you,
I-
it's good.
I like the color. Was my
Looks like
thing.
it's more just.
I like the soft wave.
It was
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
soft wave,
I
the style,
suck
the
at making
broken,
those soft
Yeah.
waves.
the broken ends, and then the that brown, like the tone.
Maybe broken ends wouldn't be the word.
Maybe
No,
Shattered.
but that style
Broken up.
I have enough
Shattered,
broken ends.
serrated.
Shattered. Yeah,
that
Yeah.
haircut is
Shattered.
super popular on Instagram right now.
it
Yeah.
is. It is. But so I like the style. I like the softness of the tones. It has like kind of a two-tone feel. It might be kind of hard to see, but
Wicked
there was
soft.
like a lighter brown and then a softer brown. It's like
If you're
nice
listening
chocolate.
to this while you drive,
Not everything has to be blonde and pink
that's
and
not
red.
true. That's not true.
Everything should be red.
Pull over and go on YouTube and look this up if you're just listening.
Yes. Yes. Links are in your
Pull
iTunes.
over.
No, it's
Pull over.
Be
literally.
safe.
Don't
Be
wait
safe
till
about
you
it.
Pull
get
over
to
the
your
car.
destination.
You don't
Just
have
pull
anywhere to
over
be.
now.
Yeah.
Girl,
Okay.
we'll be your excuse.
Put your hazards
We'll
on.
write you a note.
All right. Let's end this show. Let's play some free pong and
For
Yeah.
whom?
and then we'll get out of here.
Yeah.
Call in 833 FSE Live. If you want to play free pong, you got to pick somebody to throw, and
We
we're giving away.
apologize because Carly and Madison are not here, and they're the
Yeah.
only ones that are good at it.
Just
Yeah.
the old people are here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sad, did you unmute the?
Hey, I'm almost old. That's my way of bringing up the fact that it's
Oh,
my
wait.
birthday in
Minerva's.
a day and a half.
Brian's birthday's on Friday, so
Thank
everybody
you.
should wish him a happy birthday and send him lots of love.
Thank you, Drea.
Hayden's
for
birthday was
acknowledging my birth.
yesterday.
Wait, guys.
Just saying.
I need to talk about an event from Minerva.
Oh, okay.
So Minerva is having.
Interrupting my birthday.
Oh wait, we're doing that now for
Well-
the October thing.
Apparently.
No, for May. It's in May.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
here's
it
a
was
phone
in
call.
October.
No, May 21st. Wait, hang on. All right, let's play the game and then we'll talk about it. And then
Who's
we'll
that?
talk
We
about
should
your
have made
birthday.
a little, yeah.
All right, what are we doing now?
Minerva
hang on.
is having a
Attention,
pretty big
0 to
shindig in
accept.
May
Press 1.
Where?
in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Can we
Mm.
all go?
We're trying to figure everything out.
I
But
wanna
it's
go.
on.
I love
Peach
Atlanta.
State.
I'm in. I still have to talk to them.
I love that
About it.
pooch.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Hi, I wanted to play free pong.
Of course.
Hi, who's this?
What's your name? Where are you from?
Anya.
Oh,
Oh,
Anya.
I
it's
was like,
Anya.
it's the Anya. Duh, guys.
Oh,
Well, I thought it sounded familiar, but I don't want it to be like,
Yeah.
it sounds the
She was
same.
hiding from her dog earlier.
Oh, she was.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's
well,
not barking now, so it's okay.
I
She
know what
can
that's
bark.
like.
What's your dog's
yeah,
name?
let her bark.
I have to hide from Matt's dog.
Laura, she's a hound.
Oh.
Uh, oh.
She'd probably hate me too.
All right, so you can play free. So who do you want to throw?
I'm gonna have to choose Matt.
Oh, come on. You can take that back. All right. All right, here we go. All right.
Oh, wow, he's gonna do it.
All right.
I mean, I do I
Yeah,
have-
yes,
Yeah.
you do.
it's your show. You.
We got this.
Yeah,
No worries.
So
we can hold down the fort.
All right, so what's the prize on this? Matt?
It's a blow dryer.
blow dryer from
Yeah.
Minerva, which is amazing
I use it almost every day.
and getting better.
Amika one, so that would be super sweet.
Oh, wait. Amika's blow dryer is good.
I love it.
I like Amika's
Yeah, but
product.
it's a little mini one.
Oh, it's a mini.
Oh, you're ready
yeah,
for,
no,
like,
yeah, you
real
need
deal.
this one's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
blow.
I always get made fun of.
So the good news
Aw.
is that you already have a blow dryer.
Okay.
So let's see how Matt
here
does.
we go. Let's see if he
All
wings
right,
you a
got
blow
All
dryer.
right,
five
Anya.
chances.
Cross all your crossings.
Oh.
And there you go. You got one. So let that be a lesson to the rest of you. You should always pick Matt.
Yes.
Always bet on Matt.
All right.
It's a Wesley
Yeah,
Snipes
Matt.
reference.
I like it.
All right, Anya.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, I just want a blow dryer.
You
Yes,
did.
you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you. Oh, my life has changed. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
Oh,
You're
that's
gonna
awesome.
love it.
all right, so email Christina
Again.
at contest@freesaloneducation.com. Let her know that you are the free pong winner and give her your
And name,
address,
yeah.
name, and phone number. And we'll send that off to Minerva. Minerva will ship out your blow dryer for you.
And to answer Carly's question,
Amazing.
All right, so congratulations. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great night. Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Night.
All right.
Oh, she's cute.
All right, cool. So that was fun.
Didn't get to say bye. I'm just
She
kidding.
said great night.
The flow.
She
see,
said have a great night.
See
I'm
how that
just kidding.
transition little
I'm
went?
just kidding.
so Brian, to answer Carly's question from earlier, I'm in the same house as you, Slytherin.
Did you already do it?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing?
Because he doesn't.
That's what you're
He's
doing
good.
right now.
He's not coming to the after party.
The
So
batteries are dead.
all right.
Oh.
Okay, wait. So the event for Minerva, and we'll have more details about it. But Jay just the owner of Minerva texts me saying, "Do you mind talking about it? Because it's coming up quick."
Name dropping.
not
name
name dropping.
just texted
me, the owner
of Minerva.
I'm just so happy.
No, I
We're
want.
on a first name basis.
Yeah.
let me get
We are.
Oh, Jay, the owner.
He's been my favorite.
Whatever, guys. People are calling. I can't.
He's on his top 8 in MySpace.
People are calling all over the place. Okay, here we go.
Everyone's trying to call me, but I'm busy talking to the owner of Minerva.
I like the hair flip with that.
How do you think I
Okay, wait.
blow dryers?
So it's May 20th to the 22nd in Atlanta, Georgia. It's building on the success of 2017 event. Data-driven Salon Summit is what they're calling it. Provides a deep dive into understanding the mechanics or the metrics. I'm just going with my own words. Metrics and related best business practices to ensure your salon's greatest success. Compare your salon metrics with industry benchmarks. See how you stack up. Identify business opportunities and develop a tactical game plan. So it's like a big.
All right, I'll come teach at it. That's fine.
So super exciting. They're gonna have a ton of different guests there. We're gonna try to make it. I do have. I'm speaking at Nashville Cosmoprof show that weekend, so I'm not really sure what's going on yet. Got to talk to Jay.
I'm available, Jay. Give me a call.
So
I'll deep dive.
So here's the deal.
got you.
It's the early bird registration is only for the next 9 days. So if you guys want to get a good price on it, go to datadrivensalon.com. And there you go. That'll
That'd
be
be
it.
cool.
So so that is that. We'll talk more about that and next week.
Was that Data Driven Salon?
Data Driven Salon.
.com.
Or is it data?
Data.
Data.
You didn't say button.
Oh.
Nope. All right, that's it.
The kitten has a button.
Anything else?
And mittens.
Dad, can we get some music to take us out here?
Everybody loves it, Dre.
Follow Drea,
Hair by Dre Day.
Brian.
Hairstyle. Come say happy birthday to me.
Yes, it is his birthday coming up.
Yes.
2 days.
Friday. 4/20.
Brian's birthday.
So if you want to send anything to the salon, we will be here all day on Friday. Just kidding.
No, we will.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
cool.
my god.
This is actually, Brian said to me this morning, he goes, this is like the first time in my life I didn't
If
take
there's any
off
police officers
for
that
my
show
birthday.
up.
Is
They
that
better
why
be
you
strippers.
you were letting me know you got something for Hayden because you want me to get you something?
No.
No, he wouldn't do that.
I know, I'm kidding.
I'm a way better gift giver than you.
No, I'm a good gift giver. Are you kidding me?
I'm kidding. That's just like
I want
the
all
only
the
place
gifts
I
back
could
that
take
I've ever given you.
And we're done. I'm kidding,
Every one
Christina.
of them. Give me the
Forget.
robe. I want the robe
How
back.
quickly.
I love my Superman robe. That was from Hayden. You don't get credit for that.
I got it. I picked it out with him.
Everything goes through Hayden. All right.
Hayden's like this super cool kid that's awesome, but like I'm kind
It's actually
of
Christina.
I'm kind of the person
Wait, can-
behind
She's the
this kid.
puppeteer.
Can you read? Can you
woman
read the
behind
email?
awesomeness.
Can
The
you
email?
the email from his teacher today?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
So we get an email.
So
Did we get him
this
in trouble?
morning,
Hang
no,
on.
this morning Hayden, he's the best. He really is, and he's super sweet. But he's, he likes to chit chat and whatnot. But a few weeks ago, we had gotten a couple emails from his teacher and his gym teacher, just talking about how he needs to be redirected, and he's chatty Cathy basically. So today, I go through my emails, and it's from his teacher, and the subject is "Your son!" exclamation point.
Oh,
And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh gosh.
Somebody's in the principal's office. Oh God.
So she says, "Hi there. Can I just tell you your son had me hysterical laughing during testing?
They're
I-
doing PSSAs right now.
I will
Oh,
let
good.
I
Yeah.
will let him tell you what he asked me and showed me. Also, we have extra recess, so I get to see who the kids play with. I've noticed that Hayden is quite the ladies' man. I'm not kidding. There's a bench full of girls waiting to play with him, and they all play together. Just thought I'd share those things with you. Have a great day."
Yep.
Yeah. that's
and
your
we're not
little
even
ladies'
at
man.
puberty
Yeah.
yet.
And he
Wow.
just
Fourth
turned
grade.
10 yesterday.
Yeah.
So wait, what was the joke?
Oh, so he's taking PSSAs, the state standardized testing here. So they're for the next
Which
3
he's
weeks.
obviously taking very seriously.
Very seriously, because I said, so what happened? What made Mrs. Demore laugh so hard today? And he's like, oh, well, she thought it was so funny. I didn't really get it because my math test, the last question, the word problem made no sense. So I put a big question mark on it, and I went up to her and I asked her if this was okay, and someone could let me know about it. What are they talking
Could someone get back to me?
Wow.
And I said,
He just
"What
puts his
is she-"
email address on
she
there. And
said-
he's like,
He goes, she just laughed. She thought it was really funny. And she said, I can't
So
answer that because
professional.
they're not allowed to answer anything. And
Oh,
I
man.
said, so what was the outcome? Like, what did you do with that? He goes, I left it there because, Mom, it made no sense.
that's Matt and Christina's kid.
Oh,
Come up with a better way to word this and get back to me. Then I'll take your test.
So were you guys like really
Unacceptable.
worried when
Oh.
they were talking about another joke?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh,
Yeah.
god. That was like 2nd or 3rd grade.
Yeah.
See, I
So
still
that's like from another parent.
Yeah.
That's like a nightmare.
Yeah.
When
see.
you're
I still remember when he started kindergarten, and my guest's daughters started coming to hair appointments with them because they thought that they were going to see Hayden at the salon.
I think he tells
Ladies'
people
man
he's
even
gonna
back
be
then.
here. Yeah.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah. That,
And
yeah.
the pictures that were drawn and left for Hayden.
Oh yeah, May.
May, yeah.
Yeah, that was cute.
Ugh.
Oh,
He's my favorite.
yeah.
It was pretty
Oh.
cute.
He's a good kid.
I mean, other than
Yeah.
my nieces.
He loves this place.
But yeah,
All
your
right.
son exclamation point. I'm like, oh my god, I don't
Yeah.
even want to open
That's-
this. What
yeah.
did he? What happened?
Well, I just want to say, everybody out there that watches the show live every single week, you guys are awesome.
Or any week.
Any week, yeah.
Even if you
Anyone
pick
who
and
watches
choose.
just one episode is awesome.
Yeah, really. But
Yeah.
I'd like you to consistently
But
watch
Matt's,
it and share
But
it.
the ones that check in next week are extra awesome.
Yeah. So, and I get that some people can't watch it, and it's just so awesome that so many people. I mean, we have thousands of people that watch the show weekly, which is really nice. And it's just a bunch of us just sitting around talking hair. So it's pretty cool that people want to pay attention to it.
What about the people that subscribe
We love those people too.
Mm-hmm.
We love everyone.
and hit the bell?
I don't.
And hit the bell. We love those people too. So, so make sure. I'd love to feature
Alerts.
your work. We'll be looking through it. So we'll all be kind of paying attention to the hashtag Free Salon Education over the next week. Post your work, anything that you're doing. We'd love to see it, and then maybe it'll get featured on the show. We'd love to give you a shout out for kind of showing off. Just give the hashtag Free Salon Education. Talk about splitting hairs. That would be really cool of you guys to kind of pass on the message that we do this show every week.
Sharing is caring.
I'm really excited for the day that when I go to hashtag Free Salon Education, it comes up before Free the Nipple.
I know. So am I.
We just got to keep going.
Yeah.
Well-
As soon as we surpass Free the Nipple, we'll know we've made it.
Well,
Yeah.
on mine it
that
does.
may never happen, Bryce. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I'm glad that comes up on yours too. I was like, every time you go and put in hashtag,
And
yeah.
something comes up, I'm like, oh, nope, Free the Nipple.
Yeah.
I don't have that one come up.
Oh, Matt and I. You know what we're doing on Instagram?
It's the algorithm.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So that's it.
Bye.
We already did the tags, right?
That's all,
Yeah, we
folks.
did that.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you next week right here on Splitting Hairs.